Tonight really is the culmination of a great deal of work, the vision of the board and the coming together of a fabulous new facility. We're celebrating this wonderful location, this very worthy cause, with many of the people that were a big part of making this become a reality. You know, this is such an important organization, dealing with people that truly need help and look for the kind of support that just isn't available from the medical community. So our mission and our vision is one that there is a true need for and a growing need. All of us are very, very proud of the accomplishments. The facility, the participants are just responding incredibly well. It really is an amazing place, and most importantly, we now have the ability to help many more people.
We've been looking forward to this night for about 3 years. You can visualize something for a long time. You can imagine how it'll be, but now it's finally come to fruition, and we finally have a wonderful world-class facility that could serve 4 or 5 times as many cancer patients and their families and caretakers as we ever could before. So now we just need as much help as possible in making people aware of all the free services that we offer so they can come and take advantage of them. Well, that's our next goal. We hope the whole community will adopt this new facility because it's here for them. It's here for them if their family is ever touched by cancer, as unfortunately most families ultimately are. But it's also here for other community uses. We have some amazing indoor and outdoor capabilities, and we hope various community organizations will take advantage of it, and we would love to have them here. The one thing that's probably most important for everybody to know is everything we do is designed to help people learn more about their disease, work with other people who are in the same situation as they are, work with their doctors to help them be more active in the fight against their disease. And of course, everything we do here is both professionally led and it's free of charge.
I can speak positively about the cancer support community for many reasons. First of all, I'm part of a healthcare system, and our patients look forward to being a part of the recovery process and the support group offerings that the wellness community has. And beyond that, I'm also a cancer survivor, so the cancer support community has been extremely important to me and my family as one goes through that process of recovery and learning how to adjust to the treatment plans and everything that goes along with that. So, and then beyond that, I'm a fundraiser on their behalf. This is an awesome organization, and I'm so proud to be a part of it, proud to be an advocate, not only for their programs, but for the organization itself. When a person is diagnosed with cancer, they generally withdraw, and the most important thing you need at that point is an organization that is aware of your particular needs and what is going through your mind and your life at that point. So I think this organization fills a great need in that they start from the beginning of your diagnosis all the way through your treatment plan, and then bring in the family as a support to you, which you need so very much. So I'm very proud and happy that this facility has been built and that it's located where it is, accessible to both communities. If I had to share with this community about the importance of the cancer support community, it would be that if you are diagnosed with this disease yourself, or if you're a family member, that everything you need is provided at this facility. Anything that might come your way, whether it's understanding the disease, focusing on what the treatment plans are, or just the encouragement and support you get from those that are involved, the professionals that work here that are very, very well trained to deal with whatever circumstance might come your way. They can do it all here.
Well, This event is the realization and the culmination of years of dreams and hopes and planning. And when I look around me tonight and I see these beautiful people in this beautiful setting, it reminds me of why we did all this, and that was to have a gorgeous, incredible, healing environment where our participants can come and feel better about themselves as they make their way through treatment. This evening is kind of an emblem of that. I would have to say that I think the biggest thing we overcame was the rather unexpected crash in the economy. Capital campaigns were like tin soldiers falling left and right. This board was committed to making this building happen, and so we just wouldn't take no for an answer and kept driving and driving, and here we are. So we were right. I would like to say to my board that I had nothing to do with this. They are an amazing group of people, absolutely committed to the mission here, and it was my pleasure to watch them do this. Holding it together, no, I think I was a cheerleader sometimes, but I hope that all I was a person to cheer them on as they did what they needed to do to get this done. That if they're faced with a diagnosis of cancer, or if someone in their family is so faced, that they are not alone. There is a place for them to find friendship and hope and love and happiness, and it's right here. I have goosebumps. I couldn't be happier. I feel like I won the lottery. It's the happiest day I've had in a long, long time.
Tonight is the result of about 4 years of tireless, committed, dedicated hard work by a group of selfless, dedicated, committed people, and almost all of us have faced cancer, and we wanted to give meaning to that so that no one would ever have to face cancer alone. So we had a vision and a dream that we would create the optimum healing environment for people facing cancer, not only the patients but their families, their caregivers, and tonight this is our grand opening. This is our dream come true. This is Tim Legg, who traveled all the way from South Bend, Indiana, and Tim is an Ironman triathlete. He was married to my younger sister who lost her battle to cancer, and he is currently married to a beautiful woman, Karen Legg, who lost her husband to cancer. And they met in grief counseling, and in recognition of the beautiful spirits that Jody and Tom were, they have created a new life together, and they too have dedicated their lives to doing whatever they can to help people who face cancer.
I can tell you it's an astounding facility, and I think Charlie Ann and the people that she's worked with here to bring it to life, they've just done a fantastic job. You know, going through cancer and the struggle that it is, it's just a merciless disease and illness that the more that we can do to provide wellness assistance to people and have them truly live the life that they have to live in a facility like this is fantastic. So I commend her and the people here that have done such a great job to bring this place to fruition.
Well, first I'd like them to know that we offer our services, our professional services of education, support, and hope, absolutely free. We never charge a dime, and we offer them not only to the people with cancer, the patients, but cancer is a disease that affects the whole family. So if someone in your family has cancer, we want to see the mothers, the fathers, the children. The children are often the silent victims of cancer, and we're here to help. They don't have to go through it alone. We will help you navigate your way, and we will empower you, and we will help you on your road to recovery.
The building is about 12,000 square feet. It is actually two separate buildings that are connected by this huge arch. That's connected by this huge arch that is a symbol of hope for the project. So what the arch does is it creates the front entryway, it creates the courtyard space actually that we're sitting in right now, and it creates the dining terrace on the back of the building. So not only that, but when you drive down the street you can see this building from a mile away because you can see this great arch in the landscape. Well, the building is a green building, so it's the whole nature of being a green building is to be harmonious with nature. So actually there's some things that you may not realize when you look at the building, but the building's orientated perfectly to the north and perfectly to the south. So it takes advantage of all that great natural light from the north, and then we're able to shade the windows from the south so we don't have a lot of heat gain and a lot of high energy use and air conditioning use. We use these great columns. These columns that are in this building are reclaimed logs. They're actually harvested from the Suwannee River in northern Florida. They're about 500 years old, and when they harvested the forests of Florida, these logs sank in the river, and so they cut down the trees 150 years ago, and now these trees are being reused, reclaimed to be part of this project. And we left them raw. We stripped the bark off of them. You can see the knots and the cracks in them, and they're just like your old friend when you walk up. They're like something you can touch, something you can feel, something that you can really feel like you've arrived in a place. So, well, the intent, the word hope is a real important word in this whole project, and to try to translate hope into architecture was quite a challenge. Everyone knows what hope is, but it's still a pretty abstract term when you try to make a building that represents hope. So we use the arch form, which is a form that's a stable, well known through the history of architecture form. The arch has been used since the ancient Roman times. So we use that form, and we also use that big radius as kind of abstractly it's a rainbow shape. You know, the rainbow is the universal symbol of hope, and we use that symbol to tie these two buildings together. So when people come here, and I think you said it, I think there is a sense of hope here, and it's still an abstract sense of hope, but there is really a sense of hope here, and I think that's what made the project so successful. To see everybody here tonight is just amazing. This is why I'm an architect. This is why I do what I do, to help other people, to have people love and understand my projects, and to have the purpose of this project is just amazing, to really care for these people. They need a sense of hope, they need a sense of caring, and to be able to do that really just fulfills everything that I've trained for and everything I've done.
I am bursting with pride. I am thrilled beyond imagination. It's a dream come true. All of the effort that so many have put forth to bring this wonderful organization to this wonderful place is the greatest thing that's happened in my life, other than my 3 children and my wife. I wish upon all of my friends the wonderful, warm, fuzzy feeling that I'm feeling this evening. And again, to know that my children have traveled here from California, New Jersey, and Vermont in order to celebrate this evening fills me with pride that's as good as it gets. The cancer support community that we are celebrating this evening is a prototype for all healthcare facilities anywhere in the world. We've gone to every extreme in order to ensure that it is built with to the gold LEED standards, and we will be certified, I'm sure, in the very near future in that regard. It's a healthful environment for the people who are battling cancer and for their families.
I can't even express or begin to put into words the feeling of joy, excitement. You know, I'm just bubbling over with so much anticipation of having this building open for all the cancer survivors, supporters, members of their families, the community as a whole, to have this kind of facility available for the psychosocial support of all these patients. Well, it's quite simple. It's more than medicine. Cancer is a disease that needs to be attacked on multiple fronts. Not only medication, but more importantly, the psychosocial needs of the patient have to be addressed. And as physicians, we honestly don't do a good enough job of that in the office. So organizations like the cancer support community, they fill a void that is missing, a void that needs to be filled filled by those with love, caring, knowledge, expertise, and really just want to make a difference. It's going to make an already beautiful area even more important, more vibrant, more, if you will, looked after or desired to come to. You know, it's going to make the citizens that are here already appreciate the area more, and it's going to make those that are coming down want to come even more.
This facility is extraordinary because we're serving 5 times as many people as we were serving before, and we have a whole new facility for children. This center takes care of those that are affected by cancer, not only those who have cancer, so their families as well. Everything from psychological help to nutritional. We even have yoga classes. And very importantly, we were able to help the children as well. But now with this facility, we can service a much larger area and so many people, which is extraordinary. And tonight, we have a great turnout that's going to help us reach our new $1 million goal. Well, I think everyone here tonight is really warmed by the effect that knowing that anyone who's affected by cancer, whether they have it or not, they're going to have their services taken care of free here. So we're thrilled that we have a facility that can handle 5 times as many people as we did before. The cancer support community provides services for all people who are affected by cancer, not only those with cancer, so their families as well. And what's really critical for them to know is this brand new facility is the model nationally, and we'll be able to help people. And we're just about $1 million shy of all of our anticipated goals, so we're really working hard tonight to make that goal.
I am actually I am in awe of this place. I've been to the former place down on Clark Road, and this is absolutely amazing. We've heard that this was coming for the past 2 years, and I'm so excited for our patients. It really means the world, Charles. I mean, what I do is important, treating people with cancer, but what they do here in helping people through the experience of cancer, the diagnosis, the treatment, the after effects, I think it's really just as important as what the physicians do. It does. I really think that it's part of the total care of a cancer patient, if you will. And we often don't have time for that in the office. And this is a safe place, a sanctuary where people can come and be with others and share their experience and meditate or do Tai Chi or enroll in the support groups. It's very, very important. I would like them to come out here and see it, and I would like them to come out and support it, and even people that aren't touched by cancer should be aware that this is here and what this does for people.
Well, what happened is the Ringling College of Art and Design students really were initially engaged to look at how to redesign the facilities for the cancer support community. And what happened is they looked at the space that they had on Clark Road and decided that is not going to work. And so they came up with this whole concept of how can you create a community that's going to be for cancer patients so that they feel good and they really feel, you know, in a healthy kind of mode. And that's what this whole concept was about. So they were involved in the initial design of the interior of it, then we got an architect involved, and so the whole design basically came out of the conceptual thinking of the students in the interior design program at Ringling College. Oh, I'm so pleased to see this, and you know, just to see that whole thing manifested, because you know, it was just a concept and an idea, and many people thought, we can't do this, there's no way we can do it, and we can, you know, we in talking with the board and really convinced them that, you know, if you got this great idea, this is what people are going to want in this community, it can happen. And they really got on board and made it happen. So it's so exciting to see it manifested from an idea to reality. Well, one of the things that's so great about this community, I think, is the way different organizations can work together here, because that's really what's needed in the nonprofit sector. So to have this kind of collaboration between Ringling College and the cancer support community, and how they're connected within this entire Sarasota area. I mean, it's just, you know, it's a win-win-win, because these students got great real-world experience, and look what
the cancer support community got. And look, in the end, what Sarasota got with this incredible facility here. So we're so excited, and that's what it's all about, is people working together to make this community a better place.
So in 2009, the Wellness Community and Gilda's Club joined forces to become the Cancer Support Community. We are now the largest professionally led cancer support organization in the country. We have 50 affiliates across the country where we're providing support groups, educational programs, nutrition, exercise, and stress reduction for people with all cancers and for their family members and loved ones. So we have 50 centers across the country, and I have to say that our folks here at the Cancer Support Community Suncoast are setting a new standard for building a place of healing, for building a place of hope, for building a place of community where people with cancer can gather. They can find educational resources, they can find the means and the hope to face a cancer diagnosis with strength and with dignity. Well, we know that in the future more people are going to be diagnosed with cancer. We know that people are going to be dealing with multiple bouts of cancer. We know that dealing with a cancer diagnosis is becoming more complicated, more complex. So we need to be committed at the Cancer Support Community to building communities of hope, to building communities where people with cancer can gather. They know it's a safe place, they know it's a warm place where they can find the tools, the resources, and the community that they need to deal with any diagnosis of cancer, really at any stage of their disease.